everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be my monthly first impression videos where I try out a product throughout the day and I check in with you guys and let you guys know how the process went, how I applied it on, what do I think per each time I come back and check out with you. This one is more, I guess, more of a tried and tested because I have tried a different shade from the same line, and this one is the Tarte lip paint. I have this one in Hangry Tarte, and I have tried, I guess, a lighter version from a previous box that I purchased from Sephora where it came with a eyeshadow palette and a mascara, and that's in this shade right here. So they're both like travel size. I got this one actually from the 500 points Sephora gift thing where I did a full video like reviewing the other products, whether if it was worth getting the box even though it's technically free. Anyways, but I will link that video somewhere here or in the description box down below, so check that out. And of course, at the same time, I will also link the one where I talked about this shade in that video somewhere here as well, so you guys can go and also check that out. Today I'm going to be trying out this one. I'm going to be putting it on in front of you guys and checking in with you guys throughout the day and seeing how it goes. So I have nothing on my lips right now. It's like super duper dried. So if I'm going to do a close-up, you're like, Maddie, put on some chapstick or something to moisturize your lips. So first off, as mentioned in a previous video, so this line of lip paint, it's considered lightweight, it's considered creamy, so creamy moisturizing, and it's supposed to leave it matte looking. So you know what, I'm gonna try it without putting anything on my lips. If it does really bug me throughout the day, I might put on a little bit of chapstick on top, but I'm gonna try to hold it off as much as I can, and I'm gonna try to hold it off even reapplying or anything like that, because today I'm just gonna be pretty much at home running errands, cooking up some leftover food and you know, that kind of stuff. So it's okay to, you know, maybe be left with just a lip liner on my lips. I don't know, who knows, right? That's why I'm here to test it out for you. When I did a review on this one, I really only wore it for a few hours each time, so I can't really give a full review, whereas this time I probably can. Here's a close-up of my lips. Excuse me for my breakouts all over. I have breakouts all over my chin, and my lips are pretty dried. I'm not going to be using a lip liner or anything. If it bleeds through, it bleeds through, really. I mean, I'm really just at home doing my own thing, so here. Let's try this out. So it's a doe foot applicator. I do only have the sample size, so this is how it's gonna go. Oh, it feels great, actually. The shade is super dark though. So here is a close-up of my lips, of applying it all on. I do notice that certain areas are darker than the rest. I'm trying to... Nope, that did not help. But I did put on one layer, and I really like how I just had to take it out only once, and I applied it all over my lips. It feels really lightweight, really creamy. It goes on really nicely, so it's pretty much already set on my lips, so that was pretty quick. It was only like about maybe 10 seconds or something like that, so that's always good. And I realized this shade makes my teeth look a lot more whiter than it normally is. Anyways, I want to test out whether if this actually transfers. I'm going to be testing this out, not only kissing the back of my hand, but I also drink a lot of tea. So I made myself a cup of tea today, so I'm going to test that out to see if it transfers onto a cup. The back of my hand right now has nothing. I'm just going to give it a good kiss. There is a bit of a transfer on here after about, I gave it an extra minute. And here's my cup of tea. You guys can tell there is a slight of a transfer, not exactly that bad, especially for being this dark and pigmented. I'm really surprised that it didn't get all over the cup. Anyway, so right now it's about 10:30 in the morning. I will check back in a few hours with you guys to see how this lip paint goes on my lips. So I'm just checking in with you guys. Currently right now it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. So I had on this lip paint for a good 3 hours. So I want to let you guys know, I guess, how I felt about it, and at the same time, is it still on my lips? From this far away from the camera, you can tell it looks still pretty good. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of my lips. So this is a close-up of my lips. As you can tell, there is a small ring here where the color did come off. My dry patches on my lips has accentuated a bit, at least on the bottom end. My top here felt really dried, but it didn't accentuate, which is great. It has sunk into my skin. There's no more transfer of any sort. I did just finish my lunch, so I had some noodle and soup, so it wasn't super fatty or anything. I had some lemonade, and I finished up my tea from this morning. So it's pretty good. I'm not going to touch up because I want to see how it is in another few hours. So I will check in with you guys in another few hours. So I'm checking in with you guys one last time, and currently right now it is about 5:17, so I had on this lip paint for roughly 7 hours, and I'd like to let you guys know how I felt, how it's staying on my lips, and I'm gonna actually remove it in front of you guys to show you guys whether if it was easy or not to remove this lip paint. So first off, within I guess my last checkup till now, I only drank a cup of water and I had some ice cream. So I'm gonna show you guys a close-up. So this is a close-up of my lips. As you can tell, there's more and more dry patches that are accentuating a lot more. My upper lip started having like a ring around it as well because it started coming off onto my ice cream while I was eating it. Overall, I have to say it's pretty good, aside from the fact that I did feel like it dried up my lips even more throughout the day. It didn't really moisturize, not that it claims it does, it just says it has that creamy texture to it. So I would suggest anyone who have dry lips like me to at least moisturize ahead of time or put on a lip mask prior to putting this on. A good couple hours is fine, but if you're like me who would wear it for the whole day, then I definitely suggest you to moisturize ahead of time. Or if you don't care too much for this matte look, then definitely apply on chapstick on top or some kind of moisturizer after you put this on. So I'm not too sure if it stained my lips or not, so I'm gonna actually remove that in front of you guys. I'm using this, the Garnier Micellar Water, and onto a cotton pad, so just a good amount. So as you can tell, I took off as much as I can. It wasn't that easy to take off. I felt like I was kind of scrubbing through my lips. Then again, this is obviously not super strong. If anything that's like waterproof, I wouldn't even use this to remove my makeup. So I thought, well, this is normally what I use to remove it. Might as well give it a shot and see how it went. It did take pretty much the full cotton pad in order to remove everything. So definitely I would suggest, if you need to remove it, to use maybe a waterproof type of makeup remover, or you know, if you guys use cleansing cloth, that should do the trick as well. Overall, I really think it is a great line. It didn't disappoint me at all. Like the finish, it's super pigmented, just like when the first time I used the other one, the lighter shade one. Definitely creamy. It felt super lightweight, so all the claims that it stated it had, it was pretty much true, aside from long lasting, because as you can tell, there was a ring of, I guess, dryness all over my lips after I eat. So you do need to reapply it, especially on the inner parts of your lips. Anyways, that's all for me for today. If you guys tried this out and you had a different experience, feel free to comment down below and let me know about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. If so, remember to give me that thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more beauty videos in the future. I upload at least once a week, and I shall see you guys in my next one. Bye bye for now.